Joined by Cherie DeVaux. She's the trainer of Maria Foot, who will go in the Appalachian Stakes on the big Saturday card at Keeneland, presented by the Japan Racing Association. It's the Appalachian Stakes. Maria Foot's going to make her 3-year-old debut as well as her United States debut in this race. Cherie, tell me why you picked this spot for her and what you're seeing out of
her. She's training extremely well. It makes sense to get her started. We pointed towards this race because it's at Keeneland and she's been training at Keeneland. She can be a bit high strung, so it gives us the opportunity to be able to run her out of her own stall, give her some schooling in the paddock, so that we can get her first race over here in the United States and take some of the variables out without a ship.
You worked with Chad Brown for several years, 8, I think you told me. He's had a lot of these horses come from overseas into his barn and make this transition very successfully. From that experience for you, what are some of the keys to making this work, along with the horse just being very fast?
Well, they do things a lot different over there from the way they train, their feed program. So, when they come over, you just need to assess where they're at and give them time to acclimate. A lot of times it takes them a few weeks just to get used to training on the dirt. Instead of doing long gallops, we do shorter, speedier works. So, you have to give horses time to let them acclimate. And then once they're over that period, you can push them forward. Some of them take more time than others. She had relatively little time. Took her about 10 days to get over here and just set herself up with our training, and she's changed tremendously physically since getting over here.
What will be the key, do you think, to her being successful in the Appalachian?
She needs to settle. She can get a little keen around the barn in her training. So she's going to have to settle and really not waste herself in the earlier stages of the race trying to fight the rider. So as long as she settles, gets a good position and gets some cover, I feel very confident in her chances.
Well, good luck with her. Anything else you're going to run at the Keeneland Summer Meet?
We have 2 first-time starter maidens on opening day that we got in, and both of them are training really well. They're first-time starters, but I think that they both have a lot of talent. And then we're thinking about running Remanded in an allowance race on the same day as Maria Foot. So a couple runners to add to the shortened meet.
Anything you can tell our folks about the first timers on the Wednesday card?
Well, the one filly, her name is Country Time. She's been ready to run since the beginning of May. And with the coronavirus and the shipping, we have not been able to get her into a race. And the races that we get her into have been rained off. So she's been entered and rained off, I think, 3 times now. So really looking forward to running her, but they're both seem to have a lot of class about them and both training extremely well. We did get 2 outside draws where the 11 and 12, but I'm not terribly worried, and we just want them to get an experience that we can build off of. So hopefully both of them have a good showing of themselves.
Well, best of luck in the stake on Saturday and with your other runners this week at Keeneland.
Great. Thank you so much.